Hello everyone, and welcome to the next built-in function lecture, and we're going to be going over the built-in functions all and any. And all and any are basically built-in functions that allow us to conveniently check for booleans matching in an iterable. I've written out what you could actually type if you wanted to create your own all and any function, so let's just zoom in and go over it. So what is all doing? All is going to say that if all the elements in that iterable are true, then it returns true. So it says all takes in an iterable for elements in the iterable, if not element, which is basically a way of saying if not true, then return false. Otherwise it returns true. So basically, as it's saying as a word, if they're all true, it returns true. Any, as you might have guessed, returns true if any of them are true. So you could type it out. So any, put in your iterable for element and iterable, if element, so if one of them is true, it will return true. If that if case never becomes true, then none of them are true and it returns false. So hopefully this will be pretty straightforward after seeing a few examples. Let's go ahead and get started with some live code. I'm going to create a quick list, call it L, and it's going to just be straight booleans. True, true, false, false. Alright, so let's go ahead and check first all. So go ahead and guess what you think will happen here, whether it's going to return true or false before running the cell. Okay, so all will return true if all of them are true, so it should return then false. So that makes sense, right? Because not all the elements are true. Okay, so what will any return then? So remember, any returns true if any of the elements in that iterable are true. And so in this case, it returns true. Okay, that's really all there is to it for all and any. So I will let you go ahead and explore them and see how you can use them or read them in your own code. But as far as their basic usage, it's really just that simple, all and any. And you can basically remember just by their names. If they're all true, this returns true. If any are true, that returns true. And then vice versa for the opposite of them. If they're not all true, it returns false. If any of them are true, it returns true. If that's not the case, then it returns false. So if they're all false, then any returns false. Okay, that's it for this quick built-in function lecture on all and any. I will see you at the next one. Thank you.